Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. In case you didn't already know, this is going to be the video I've been promising for, guess what? The character analysis, all of that breakdown, what the characters look like. We finally have all of the screenshots, all of the images of what they look like in game, which, hey, listen, there's a lot of controversy, or rather, debate over how these actually are. My opinion is different than everybody else's maybe, but still, don't get mad at me, it's just my opinion, alright? Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, let's have some fun with this. This is the Chainsaw Man collaboration, character analysis, and character showcase in some sort of format. So first off, the event preview, we know about this, the Special Division 4 showing up, the entire thing, Bullet X Chainsaw, that is there. First, Himeno. Himeno will look like this. We have her entire image. This is her in her kind of cover animation, I guess you can say. Not firing yet. We'll find out what the firing animation looks like tomorrow or the day after. But this is Himeno, okay? As you can see, clearly, she has a suit jacket. Now, thing is, if you were looking and you played Nikke for the reason of you're looking for assets, right? You know, I don't know how to say it without saying it wrong, but still, you're looking for specific things, right? Jiggles, whatever you want. Hey, you're your type of guy. I don't know. But you're playing for that reason. Himeno doesn't have what you're looking for, right? Clearly, because there's a suit jacket. That's going to be the way. Obviously, we'll see the animation later on. Okay, that's there. Well, maybe it's different for Power, but that's what she looks like right there. Yeah. Now, Power has a jacket too. Again, we'll find the animation itself, see the entire thing. That's there. She does have a jacket. There's no hiding that. Her entire image kind of blown up here. That's what it looks like. What's going on with that? We have this also, which is again like the little animation. Obviously, that's not a game, but still, that's there. So, okay, Makima. She has an entire coat over her. So, if you're playing this game for a specific reason and you're looking for these characters for a specific reason, you're not getting that specific reason. There's a massive coat over it. Now, again, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, like, bro, you're collaborating with Nikke, and then you're, like, not, like, embracing the selling point of the game, right? You know what I mean? You know, I expected way different things. Honestly, you know what it is? I expected this to happen. I knew that they would never do it in any other format than this, and it happened. So, sadly, it sucks. But, yeah, if you were caring for anything else, clearly, no. There's a code on all three of them, and literally, I saw a Reddit post, or I think it was a tweet. I don't know where I saw this. I saw it somewhere, and it was called the Coatman collaboration. It was like Coatman x Nikke, and I was laughing to it because it was like, get it, Chainsaw Man, Coatman, because they all have a coat. It's like, what? Yeah, so that happened. That's the characters. That's what they look like. Overall, though, if you just want the, if you're a personality guy and you're mainly someone for personality, first off, wrong collaboration. Second off, hey, let's go for it. There is the characters breakdown. So again, that's what she looks like in game, kind of. And if that won you over, hey, you need some help. But moving forward, this is it. So Power. She is a class attacker. She has a rocket launcher as her weapon, clearly. Manufacturer, Abnormal. Abnormal's a new thing. People were commenting and asking, is there going to be a tower for Abnormal? Thing is, no. Most likely no. Maybe in the future when we get so many collaborations and there's so many Abnormal as like a typing, then you get it. But obviously with the first collaboration, you won't see it. And obviously with the second collaboration, you won't see it. Maybe beyond that point, you'll start seeing Abnormal Tower. Again, I doubt it will happen for the reason that it's like a collab thing. But it'll be cool. It'll be an extra little source of gems and it'll be a nice little thing to have. Though, what are they going to give you as the reward, right? What are you going to get? You get shards, or rather, what are they called? Fragments? What are they called here? Molds. What the hell? Fragments is a different game, and shards is another game, okay? But you get molds here, and with those molds, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna craft anything collab-oriented around it? They're not gonna give you a free collab unit, so realize that the idea of Abnormal Tower doesn't really work, but it could happen. I doubt it heavily, but it could happen. So, moving forward, Burst 3, SSR Rarity, that is the voice actress for it. For her attacks, Blood Fiend activates when killing an enemy, affects self, Blood Fiend attack, increase by 3.84%, stacks up to 5 times and lasts for 5 seconds. Blood Explosion activates when at max stacks of Blood Fiend, which is again the previous thing. And this is again, it only activates when you reach that point. So after killing an enemy, it then kicks off 5 times to do max stacks. So 5 times, then you get into Blood Explosion. Blood Explosion will activate when at max stacks again after landing 20 normal attacks, affects self explosion radius 19.3% for 20 seconds, reload increased 100 rounds of ammunition and activates 1 time per battle. So basically, is she more like killing hordes or mobs of them? And that's what she's going for? Mainly, Makima's PvP. Okay, so if you want a PvP character, Makima will probably be a really good, solid PvP character. Again, and if you're looking for like a meta-defining character, these 3 don't have to be that now. We got to test the character too. But right now, what we read, they don't scream like, oh my god, they're broken. But they do scream that they are like pretty decent. Makima though, I don't know. People were like under-hyping her. They were saying that she's like garbage, but I don't see that at all. I think genuinely power is all right, but Makima's like the highlight. On to the last part here for the burst. Blood Hammer, cooldown 40 seconds. We have affects 1 enemy unit with the highest attack, deals 1,584% of attack as damage. Affects the same targets when Blood Fiend is fully stacked. Deals 1584% of attack as additional damage. Again, she seems pretty alright. Like nothing too like, oh my god, she's breaking the game. Makima though, right? So Makima is pretty good. Defender class, which is again the first L for me. I didn't personally see that happening. Defender, really? But okay. Submachine gun, abnormal, rarity, SSR, burst 2, which is pretty good. So burst 2 is actually kind of decent for me. Kind of can formulate something good there. But show me what you got. Activates when attacked 20 times. Affects all allies. Reload speed will go faster, 36.96% for 10 seconds. Defense will be increased 14.78% for 10 seconds. Pretty good. Skill 2, seems like I've been noticed. Activates after landing 120 normal attacks. Affects self. Attract is taunt all enemies for 3 seconds. And then activates when taking lethal damage. Affects self. This is going to be burst. Can you, what is it? Can you be quiet? Okay then. 20 seconds. Damage type water. Affects self. Gain pierce for 10 seconds. Recovery. Recover 34% of attack damage as HP. And then it activates during Indomitability. And then, listen, she is like basically invincible for a little bit. And this will be kind of crazy. As soon as you hit burst, I don't know. She seems like a great character, okay? She is also a burst too, so she could kind of formulate well with some people and how they build their teams. So overall, I don't know. I would want to test her more in game and then let you know. Obviously, she's not out yet, right? So we don't know how it is. Remember when Modernia was first leaked, okay, and the like skill set dropped, people were bashing her. They were like, "Oh, she's all right, just because she's a pilgrim you have to summon, but she's all right, nothing else, nothing more than that." And in game, right? And I still stand at this. People will deny it. She is great. People will say that she's like mid and she's all right, but I'm telling you, she carries me through so much content. Plus, with the new PC client, her FPS or the FPS, like she shreds. Okay, she shreds so much content. I'm significantly below the threshold of power, and she just destroys. Okay, so even though that people were hating on her back then, she did release to be a pretty good character. And no, like again, by no means is she like game changing, but she is still great, right? So keep that in mind. But between Makima and power, right now I would say Makima is a little bit of the better bet. But still, if you want power for personality and whatever, go for it. I still stand that she might be the better character, but they both seem pretty good. She's more, I don't even know what content she's oriented to. I'll think this one through, but I wouldn't say, again, broken, but still. They're decent, right? Himeno, class supporter, sniper rifle, abnormal, SR, burst 2, again, as Makima was. Weak spot attack activates when hitting a target with full charge. Affects the target. Defense, 6.94% for 3 seconds. Invisible hand, damage type wind, 20-second cooldown. Affects all allies with sniper rifles. Attack is increased by 11%-ish for 10 seconds. Max ammunition capacity increased, 2 rounds for 10 seconds. We have burst skill ghost. Cooldown 20 seconds, damage type wind, affects 1 ally unit with the highest attack. Charge damage increased by 24% for 10 seconds, and critical rate increased by 16% for 10 seconds. Super simple, really simple kit. Again, she's for free, so I don't even have to tell you anything here. She's a good unit. As an SR, it's fine. Get her, have a blast with her. She's free, and you're going to get the copies necessary for her to do all of that. Again, most likely that's going to be in the event. Right now, I don't know the event because those details have not been given. Wait till those come out, but you'll see she should be given as multiple copies so you can get her broken and everything. So keep that in mind. But between Makima and Power, still, I like Makima's kit better, though they both kind of seem useful for their kind of use case, being, I think she's, I don't know, boss, wiping out hordes. I guess that's the bet. I'm going with her. Again, she screams PvP. In my opinion, it will work really well, but I don't know. So, after everything, are you going to be summoning, seeing their kits? Are you going to be summoning, seeing their in-game cover animation, whatever? I'm curious when it actually, when we see like tonight or tomorrow night or the day after, we'll see motions demonstration, right? And I'm really curious on what they look like. And yes, I didn't use that word motions demonstration. They used that word, so don't yell at me. You yell at them. But I'm curious on what actually turns out from this, okay? But off of their look alone, yeah, would you summon? And then off of their kit, would you summon? Let me know.